So obviously we have changed web platforms, and we've gotten mixed reviews from people. Most of the complaints have been from what appears to be people who just don't like change. So while I understand that people can be averse to change, I can assure you that when we make decisions as it pertains to our websites and our company, that we only change for the better. So if we can get back past the fact that we had to change and understand there are a lot of really cool features that are available now as a result of having this site, then I think everybody is going to do really, really well with it. So I wanted to take just a few minutes to put together a brief video tutorial just to show everybody kind of the ins and outs of some of the new stuff so that everyone has the ability to have a fair crack at getting in on all the new incentives and everything else that we have. So as you can see, I'm on WizClipz.com, and I did my very best to make it to where the site is relatively easy to navigate. There are several things that you can do. You can go across the top menu bar, or you can go down the side over here in the categories. As you can see, there's a recently viewed products list on my screen. Information, you can contact us here. You can read about us. You can contact us up here. We put almost every frequently asked question that I could think of on the landing page. We've also linked directly to the shipping and returns and conditions of use. For those of you who didn't know, we actually have quite a relatively good-sized portfolio of sites that we manage. We've given you the thumbnails and the brief description inside the thumbnails to each of those, and a link so that you can actually go and check them out. Okay? So that's pretty much the landing page. It's really, really straightforward. But if you notice, one of the things that happened when we decided to move everything over was we decided a couple things. First off, it would be a really good time for people to change their passwords, because it's always a good idea to change your password to any type of a password-protected account on a somewhat regular basis. But also, I really was not in the position where I felt like it made sense to import encrypted information over to the new site. So if you're a returning customer, I put it as best I could in huge bold letters at the very top. We've put all of your account information over with the exception of your password. So if you have not done so and you're trying to figure out how to get on the site, when you go to click login, you need to click forgot password. Now listen, when you click forgot password, please be patient. Give it a couple of minutes to get an email sent over to you. Also make sure that you check your spam and your junk to be sure that it didn't go there. But one of the issues that we have had with people when they go to reset their password is that they're not patient. They're like a machine gun on that mouse clicker, and the problem is every time you click the mouse, it voids the link in the reset for the previous time. So if you don't give it a couple of minutes to come through, you're just going to end up having a massive headache. You're going to be upset with me. You're going to send me an email because you're irritated about it. And it's going to be frustrating for me because when we go in and we look to see what happened, we're going to see 15 clicks on the forgot password link when really it only needed to be one. So just give it a few minutes to come through. We have got plenty of inventory on coupons these days, and as you're going to see from some of the new features on the site, you're also going to be able to be notified when that stuff is listed, so you're not going to have to worry about stalking the site or spending time on Facebook looking to see when inventory's at. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and log in, and that's going to put me into my account. Once I'm in my account, as you can see, the landing page really doesn't change any. One of the things that I want people to be able to see is that we have given you direct access to our mobile app right here. That's what this giant phone is. So if you want the push notifications when we initially list coupons, or you want to know when we've put the new pre-orders for the inserts, the whole coupon inserts up, or whatever else, all you have to do is download for either your Android phone, your iPhone, or any of your Kindle products, because we're on Amazon, Google Play, and the App Store, all three. Okay, so Coupon Magic's a really cool app. I'm not going to get into all of that right now just because there's a lot to it. But if you don't have it, you'll thank me later for downloading it. If nothing else, it gives you the most up-to-date and the quickest notification of when we list coupons. So a couple of things. Let's say I'm looking for, a specific coupon or whatever else, and we'll use this Publix coupon as an example. All I do is click on it, or I could type Publix seafood or Publix coupon into the search, and it's going to bring me to this page. It's going to show you everything you need to know about that particular coupon. It's going to give anything special in terms of description in this description. I urge everyone to make sure that if you're going to spend the money to pick up a 10-pack of clipped coupons, that you're 100% familiar with what's written in the description area. This one especially has pretty significant instructions. But we can't give you an entire description of a coupon in the limited amount of space we have for a title. So make sure you're reading this description. That is your responsibility, that when you go through and order something, you've taken the time to read it to make sure you understand exactly what you're getting. I cannot tell you the number of times that I get emails from people who are upset because they've ordered a coupon, the coupon was relatively close dated, and when they got it, it was expired. We ask you not to order coupons that are within 5 days of expiration or 5 business days of the sale date ending, because we can't promise you that the Postal Service is going to be able to get you that envelope before the coupon expires or before the sale is over. And the question always comes out, well, David, why do you leave coupons close to the date on your site then? Well, because there are some people that are in the same city that are willing to take that gamble. There are people in the military overseas that use our service, because we do ship to APO boxes, that will use those coupons up to 6 months past the expiration date. There are also stores who have it in their policy that if they were out of stock of an item and they issue you a rain check, they will let you use the coupons you had today, even though they may be expired. So there are coupons that we leave right up to the expiration date. There are coupons that we leave past the expiration date for those reasons. I cannot control whether or not you read the item description. Please make sure you read it, because we can't be liable for sending things out that were accurately described just because somebody was so quick to go through and shop that they didn't take time to read it. Now, just like anything else, I can go ahead and I can add this to my cart. I can change the quantity and click Add to Cart. I can add it to a wish list for myself. If I have a friend that I know likes the Publix coupons, I can go in here and click Email a Friend, and it will automatically send an email to my friend letting them know that the Publix $2 coupons are now available. I can tweet about it. I can share it to Facebook. I can print this out, whatever. Okay? So there's a lot of functionality in here that we did not have on the other side. Another nice function that we have, and I'm going to go back to the home page now, is if there's an item that I want, for example, like the Gerber coupons, and it's out of stock. So if I go back here and I go back and I look at Publix, you'll see it says there's 160 10-packs of that coupon in stock. Well, when I go to Gerber, this product is sold out. And instead of telling me how many are available, I have the option to be notified when it's available. So I can go in here and receive an email, and it'll notify me when it's back in stock. So let's see how that works. I'm going to go over on my other screen in my admin function, and I'm going to add Gerber. I'm going to add one 10-pack of Gerber. I don't want to add more than that because I don't have them clipped and ready to go out. And with my luck, there are other people who are on this notification list. They're going to grab them up as quick as I add them. So I want to make sure I'm very judicious in how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. I am going to send receive. And look what I've got. A back in stock notification. How about that? Pretty cool, huh? And then all I have to do is click on this link, and it takes me right back to the Gerber coupon. Pretty neat. So that's a great feature that we have that you didn't have before, that now you can go ahead and take advantage of, especially when there's hot moving coupons. It's important for people to realize we do not list these coupons unless we have them processed and ready to go out. One of the things that we most definitely pride ourselves on is our turnaround time. If you ever have not gotten an order within the 5 business days, it is guaranteed that it's an issue. 99% of anything that's going to happen is fixed within 5 business days. That's why we ask that you wait 5 business days before you contact us about where your coupons are. Sometimes they get misrouted. Sometimes it just takes that long. But the one thing I can promise you is every single day we ship every single order that is on record by noon of that day. So if you order by noon, and today is Tuesday, your order is going to go out on Tuesday, and that's Eastern Standard Time. If you don't order by noon, your order is not going to go out until Wednesday. Our cutoff is noon, and we ship 100% every single day. So I want you guys to understand that we're not missing shipping deadlines on our end. Okay? So with the hot coupons, we only list what we already have clipped and ready to go. And I understand that at times that can be frustrating, but it's not going to be nearly as frustrating as if I allow you to order something that's not processed and then it takes me 2 days before I ever get it in the mail. Not cool. Okay? So that's another cool feature on the site, is that you can be notified when it's available. You can do all the social aspects. You know, in addition, it's going to give you, some other things that people bought that particular item or whatever else. The other thing that you can do is you can go in under your account screen, and I've got, my personal information on here. I can fix addresses. I can look at orders that I've made. But the one thing I want you all to see is your reward points. Okay? You are automatically accruing rewards points every time you shop on my sites. WizClipz has its own reward system. We're moving Insert Insanity over to this system, so that'll have its own rewards points structure here in the next couple of weeks. But every time you shop, it's basically the same thing as 5% cash back. You can apply that discount right now. You can save, and apply that discount later. The other thing is we're going to give you the opportunity throughout our family of sites to earn rewards points for completing various activities. Maybe I'll give people 100 rewards points for liking one of my Facebook pages, something along those lines. The rewards points is something completely new, but I think that it's something everybody will like. I don't shop on my site, so my balance is 0, but you can come in and check your balance. The other thing to know about rewards points is that your rewards points are how we will fix any type of customer service issue that may exist. If you get we do make mistakes, so if you happen to get the wrong set of coupons and the sale is going to be over and you just can't use them anymore, or if something happens to be lost in the mail and the sale is going to be over, or whatever else, we're going to give you rewards points. It's the same as cash on the site, and that's how we're going to fix it. and we'll put the rewards points in your account with a little note explaining what it was for. And sometimes I may just decide I want to randomly go through and give rewards points to people based on the fact they're good customers. Just check your account and it'll tell you how many you have, and it'll give you a notice to what they're for. So we're pretty pumped about how all of this stuff is playing out. It's been a huge undertaking for us. I mean, just the sheer amount of information that we've had to move over has been pretty good sized. So as you can imagine, there's kinks that come along with that. And, you know, we're working through them as we go. If you do have questions, feel free to hit the Contact Us button. Make sure that you pick, you know, what general category you want to go to, general, shipping, or credits and accounts, which is, you know, basically the accounting thing. And then you can go through and type your question. You're going to have to go through a CAPTCHA and submit it. And it'll come to us and we'll respond very, very quickly. Okay? You can get to contact us through this button. You can also get to it through the information section over here. Okay? I urge everybody to take just a few minutes. I realize there's a good amount of information on the landing page, but at the end of the day, if you spend 5 minutes to read it now, it's going to save you an hour down the road, especially because most of these things on here are going to give you time frames or set your expectations appropriately, as opposed to, I usually get my coupons in a day, or I usually get my coupons in 2 days. Guys, I understand that. We all have expectations, but unfortunately, I have so many people who use our site, I can't run my site to each individual's expectations. That's why we have set policies that we go by, and that policy is 5 business days. So make sure that you understand all of the policies as they pertain to limits of coupons. Are we going to list coupons? How fast are they going to get to you? You know, all of those things, okay? And it will make your life a lot easier when it comes to shopping on our site. You know, we want to please you. We want you to get everything that you order, but we also want to be able to run our site based on the policies that we've established, because that's the only way that we can govern our business. And we trust that our loyal customers understand that, and we know that they do, which is why we give you loyalty and rewards points now for coming back and shopping with us. So thanks for taking just a few minutes to spend some time watching this video with me. I appreciate it, and we look forward to doing business with you for many years to come.